Tyler Technologies is one of the most common government tech providers in the space, but they're also involved in a number of lawsuits. That's what we'll talk about here today. My name is Eric Kimberling. I'm the CEO of Third Stage Consulting. We're an independent and tech agnostic consulting provider that helps public organizations and private sector organizations through their digital transformation journeys. And one of the more common technologies we work with in the government space, especially when we're talking about local, city, state governments, is Tyler Technologies. And Tyler Technologies is a government tech provider that provides functions and capabilities specific to the government space. And it has been widely viewed as one of the gold standards for government tech in the space, but there are also a number of lawsuits and data breaches that you need to be aware of as a potential Tyler Tech customer, and that's what we're going to dive into here today. Now, if you'd like to learn more about lessons from digital transformations we've been involved with throughout the world, and if you're also looking for independent reviews and rankings and other data points that will help you through your government technology initiative, I encourage you to read our Government Digital Transformation Report, which is specifically for the public sector. You can read that by scanning the QR code right here or go to the links below. Now, the first major lawsuit that has involved Tyler Technologies that we'll talk about here today started in 2024. In 2024, they were accused of customer data breaches, and there was information that wasn't secure involving customers of Tyler Technologies. They were ultimately found to be liable for this, and they ultimately had to pay $3,500 to every person that was affected by the data breach. So this is something that a lot of government and public sector organizations and private sector organizations too take very seriously around data privacy. In fact, there's a number of laws that require you to be secure with your customer data as well. So this is a pretty significant case and one that Tyler found itself on the wrong end of here in 2024. The state of North Carolina is also involved in legal action against Tyler Technologies, not only because of difficulty during the implementation of Tyler Technologies, but the way that the technology allegedly caused harm to citizens after the implementation. And what happened here in this set of allegations is that people were being wrongfully arrested as a result of faulty implementation of the Tyler Technologies software. Now, Tyler Technologies did try to get this case against them thrown out, citing that it wasn't a problem with the technology, it was a problem with the way people were using the technology. But in April of 2025, a judge ruled that the case could move forward against Tyler Tech. So they haven't been found guilty yet, but the allegations continue and will be explored in court. But that's another black eye for Tyler Technologies and something to be aware of if you are a potential Tyler Tech customer. Cook County is one of the largest counties in the United States. It's where Chicago is based in Illinois. And they, a few years ago, hired Tyler Tech to automate and streamline much of their business with their technology. Started off as a $36.5 million project. Despite a number of project delays, budget overruns, and other issues with the project, including a revolving door of project managers and other allegations from the project has continued to struggle and is still not complete as of this filming. Now, part of the reason why this is because they actually went to Gartner to get advice on what to do, and they were told by Gartner that it would actually cost more to stop or terminate the contract and start over with someone else, so they've decided to continue moving forward with the project. However, this has been a big PR nightmare for Tyler Tech and something that Cook County probably didn't expect when they went into their implementation. The state of California also has had issues with Tyler Technologies. In particular, their Parks and Recreation Department was using Tyler Technologies and continues to use it. But what was happening is that Tyler Technologies was putting undisclosed fees into the charges that customers were being charged. And in the state of California, which has a pretty large regulatory regime, there's an act called the Honest Pricing Act that Tyler Technologies technically violated by not disclosing these hidden fees that are being charged to customers. So this is ongoing litigation. It hasn't been resolved yet, but what the state is doing is they're trying to collect fees and damages for deceptive pricing from Tyler Technologies. So these are just a few of the lawsuits that we've seen in recent years involving Tyler Technologies. Tyler Technologies is not the only big tech vendor out there that has litigation against them. Others have struggled in the courts as well. But it is a reminder that even in the government space where you have a technology that was built specifically for your industry, there can be challenges. You need to manage your vendors. You need to make sure that you have the right software, the right provider, and the right approach and strategy to deploy technology. Now, most of these cases are unresolved, and we don't know if Tyler Technologies will eventually be exonerated, but it just is a good reminder that these projects are usually not pretty, but they don't need to be as ugly as some of these that we've seen here in these cases. So if you'd like to learn more about trends and benchmarks and implementation tips for your government digital transformation, I encourage you to read our Government Digital Transformation Report. You can read that by scanning the QR code right here or go to the links below. And as always, if you'd like to talk about your GovTech initiative, whether it involves Tyler Technologies or any other technology provider, I encourage you to reach out. I'd be happy to discuss, even informally, your project and give you some tips and advice on how to be more successful. So I hope you found this information useful and hope you have a great day.